The manager didn't spill his coffee by mistake. He lifted the cup like a weapon and emptied the scorching contents over the black intern's head while the entire office laughed and recorded her humiliation on their phones. He bragged loudly that one signature could destroy her career, while she stood still, not weak, but calculating. Because the man who believed he owned the power had no idea who he was dealing with. In just a few minutes, the insignificant intern he mocked in front of everyone would walk into a room and fire him in front of everyone. Aria Benson walked into Stratton Dynamics wearing nothing that hinted at power. To everyone else, she was just a new intern, the lowest title in a company obsessed with titles. She chose that invisibility, because predators reveal themselves when they think their prey is powerless. Her workstation was shoved against a pillar, far from windows or respect. She opened her laptop quietly, tracking everything. Today wasn't about learning. Today was about watching. Then arrogance strutted into the room. Derek Halston, head of operations, a man who treated kindness as a flaw and authority as his birthright. He tossed his bag onto a chair with exaggerated confidence. "You!" he barked at Aria without even looking at her. "Grab my schedule and bring me coffee. Fast! You're already behind." Aria continued typing. "Your tablet updates automatically. It's already there." His head snapped toward her like he'd been challenged. The nearby managers smirked, eager for a show. "You answer when spoken to," Derek snapped. "That's rule 1 for people like you." He pointed to a stain he caused on her desk. "Clean this too." "I don't want to see it again." Aria didn't move. "I'll take care of it shortly." His eyes narrowed. How dare an intern delay a king? He leaned closer. "Be grateful I'm giving you real work. Most interns from your background get fired before lunch." Phones tilted upward. They were recording. They loved capturing humiliation like entertainment. Aria didn't break eye contact. "Is threatening interns part of your leadership training?" A wave of gasps. Derek's ego twitched violently. "Oh, you think you're special?" he hissed. "Let me show you how valuable you are here." He picked up his full cup of hot coffee and poured it slowly across her hair, down her face, onto her hands and laptop. Screams. Laughter. Videos rolling. "Oh, no," Derek mocked, placing a hand to his chest. "Such an unfortunate accident. Maybe this place is too professional for someone like you." Aria's skin stung with heat, but she remained still, the calmest person in the chaos. "You will clean this up," Derek ordered, "before someone important sees the mess you are." Someone important. He truly had no idea. Aria reached for a small disinfectant cloth, not for the coffee, but to tap her smartwatch. Recording saved, transmission secured, evidence locked. Later, during the lunch meeting, Derek made sure everyone remembered the humiliation. "This intern can't follow basic instructions. I'll be terminating her by end of day," he announced loudly. Aria simply checked the time. 5 minutes. A CEO-level announcement requested, "All leadership to Conference Hall A Priority Protocol." The managers rushed there, desperate to appear important. Derek strutted at the head like he owned the building. Aria followed, silently gathering behind them. Executives stood when Marcus Benson, the CEO, entered, powerful, respected, terrifying when needed. Next to him walked Aria. Derek's jaw unhinged. "Sir, she's..." Marcus raised one hand. Silence struck the room. "Today," he declared, "my daughter reveals the results of a covert leadership assessment." Derek looked like he'd swallowed poison. Aria Benson, CEO's heir, corporate predator acting as prey. She tapped her tablet. The massive screen lit up with Derek dumping coffee on her, his racist remarks, his threats, his laughter, managers joining in. Every ugly truth broadcasted inside the company walls. Executives stared at Derek like he was a plague. Aria stepped forward while the room held its breath. "You claimed one signature could erase my career," she said, voice steel-sharp. "But the only signature that matters here is mine." She handed security a termination file. "Derek Halston, you are fired, effective immediately, badge revoked. No severance, no references." Security grabbed him. Derek shook, begging, "I didn't know who you were." Aria's voice was cold justice. "Your respect shouldn't depend on status." Security dragged him out, tripping over his pride. His fall was recorded. Poetic reversal. Aria turned to the others whose names appeared on the screen. Demotions, investigations, immediate dismissals, corruption sinking fast. Employees outside the hall erupted in applause. Some cried. Some whispered thank you. Marcus nodded with pride. This company now stands under leaders who understand that every worker deserves dignity. Aria walked forward, gaze unflinching. "If any of you believe authority gives you permission to humiliate others, there's the door." Nobody moved. Security opened the hall doors anyway, letting everyone know the world had changed. Aria unhooked her intern badge and set it down. Marcus raised a brow. "Leaving already?" "No," Aria replied, stepping into the hallway lined with cheering employees. "I'm taking my real office." She didn't look back. Those who underestimated her would never forget the price. Shocked by that ending? Like, share, and comment your reaction. Which moment stunned you the most? Subscribe and turn on notifications for more stories where dignity rises, arrogance collapses, and truth hits harder than humiliation. Your comments help these stories reach millions more.